Welcome to you to our my channels Sheikh Afghan Jelebi Michaela Caesar de Santa. Accordance with titles, yes, we are repeatedly roasting Divija Bhasin, but now here we can see our point is uh, the relation between grandfather and grandmother. Okay, now here I would say a disclaimer. I would demonstrate myself as a grandfather. And here my granddaughter is Gal Gadot and grandson is Robert Downey Jr. Okay, now here we can see when grandfather is, when granddaughter is fat, grandfather said that to his granddaughter that, dear granddaughter, you are fat. And here I would tell you that what is the reaction points of Divija Vasins. I would tell you. Okay. First of all, here we can see the points and has a nice joke. Well, everything is over now. Well, it is her, the Divija Vasins. Here you can see. Now let's see what Divija Vasins said. Okay, and now here we can see what's happens. Here you are in fat girl era, and at him and tell him to. What is her points? Her points is shut up. Here is the therapist. Let me explain. Okay, you can see. Okay, now here. Okay, yeah. I'm therapist. Let me explain. In our culture, we value our family and relationship in our family. If child gets hurt by grandparents, okay, পড়তে বস বেটা, কি করছো লাইফ মে? Aha. I am in 24 years and my master's is complete. Kaya Kadera. Huh. You do not tell me that I am not any 6 years old. I am 24 years old. Okay. Now here we can see if she get hurt by the parents body shaming, then the parents would probably say, "Hello from Chicago, USA. Go Trump." Yes, go Trump. Okay, probably say, ignore them. They are saying with love. Okay, and now here we can say that if they are, I am surprised to say that. So, well, if that is love, then what is that? Well, grandfather and me are telling my granddaughters that you are living in a fat era. My grandfather is fats minute by minutes. Okay. When my granddaughters is fats, being a fat, and I can say that my dear granddaughters, you are fat. My granddaughters just ignore me. That is the suggestion of Divija Bhasin. Here problem is that when granddaughters, I can say to my granddaughters, dear granddaughter, you are fat. You have to lose your weight. Then my granddaughter should lose her weight. Okay. And here we can see the points. And here I would discuss with Bangladeshi terrorism. Here, granddaughter would be Israeli Mossad agents. Okay? And here you can say, I can demonstrate Gal Gadot as my granddaughters. And here her weight is 100 kilograms. For an Israeli Mossad agents, you know that. Okay. For Israeli Mossad agents, you can know that here our departure is Tel Aviv, Israel, and our target is Bangladeshi terrorist in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay? And here our driving route is 7,036 kilometers, and the distance is air distance is 5,486 kilometers. Okay. And here we can say, and now I would show the points that how is going on that. Okay, now here we can say our just for 2 minutes. Okay, and here we can see the points. Now, 10 problem is, okay, now topic is Israeli Mossad versus Bangladeshi terrorist. Okay, now here we can see the points. Well, I would show you with my notebooks. Okay, now here departure. Now I can say departure is Tel Aviv, Israel. Okay, and what is the arrival? Arrival is Dhaka, Bangladesh. And what is the target? Target is Bangladeshi terrorist. Okay. Now driving distance. What is the driving distance? Driving distance is 7,036 kilometer. Okay. On the other hand, the driving time. What is the driving time? Driving time is, you can see, 1 second. And here, driving car and Galdot weight. What is the weight? That is almost 200, 200, I mean 2100 kilograms. House. That means your half of weight. What is the half of weight? That is 0.5 m equal to, well, what is that? 1050 kilograms. And what is the points? Okay. Now here you can see what is here our points. Gal, ga, dot, kinetic power. Okay. What is gal, ga, dot, kinetic power? That is, we can say P0, 0.5 multiplied by weight of car and gal, ga, dot, multiplied by distance square. We cannot input the times because the driving time is 1 second. Okay. And now here 1050 multiple by what? 7036 square multiple by 1 million. Okay. And you can see, well, And I can say about our driving points. Okay. Well, here it would just significant points. 1500 uh, multiple by 10 to the power 6. 1, 2, 3. And it's okay. That is 7036 square. And here we can say 5.198 multiple by 10 to the power 36. Okay. 5.198 multiple by 10 to the power 16 watt. And what is the meaning? The meaning is simple. 5.198 uh, multiple by 10 to the power 10 megawatt. It is the points. Okay. And here we can see the points. And now here my demonstration is clear. Okay. I think we would have a better stance. Anyway, I can say some, well, and here I can demonstrate Robert Downey Jr. as my grandson. Okay. Now here my grandson, I can demonstrate Robert Downey Jr. as my grandson to be Israeli Mossad agent. Okay. Now here we can see uh, weight both of, okay, it is M0, weight both of car and Robert Downey Jr. What is the weight? That is 2040 kilogram. And here we can see half of weight. What is the half of weight? 0.5 m1 is what is the points? That is 10,020 kilogram. Okay. Now here we can see what is Robert Downey Jr. Connecticut? Robert Downey Jr. Kinetic power. Now here we can see that is P1. What is P1? That is half of weight of car and Robert Downey Jr. multiple by distance square. And now here we can see input is 120 multiple by 10 to the power 6 uh, multiple by 7036 square. Okay. And now here I can do my calculations. Okay. Now my calculations is okay for that. Okay. What is points? 10,020 multiple by, well, 10 to the power 6. 1, 2, 3. Haha. 7,036 square. What would be that? That is 5.04954. Okay. 5.04954 multiple by 10 to the power 10 megawatt. Okay. Well, kinetic power distance B to win Granddaughter and Robert Downey Jr. And here we can see the points. P1 subtract by P0. And what is the points? Okay. Now here we can see the calculations. Okay. Now, well, as we can say, 198056 subtracted by 045954. What is the distance? Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Okay. What is the distance? That is clear. 1.52 102 billion megawatt. Okay. Now here we can see. Well, it is the points, as we can see the points. Well, and now here we can see the points as here Divija Bhasin said that we South Asians value our family, and we South Asians respect the value of grandparents. Okay. Now, when a grandparent says that dear granddaughters, you are so fat, then I think that she would accept it because actually grandparents is already as a just for 2 minutes. Okay, now here we can see and here we the basic problems as we are facing is actually very dangerous. That our sister Divija Bhasin believes that she respect value of grandparents, and she said that we granddaughter would ignore our grandfather. Okay, now here we can see grandfather. If your grandfather body shame you, the Divija Basin's Dadaji says that Divija Basin's is in fat girl era. Divija Basin just ignores. She is a therapist. Okay. And what is the meaning of ignorance? The meaning of ignorance is actually very dangerous points. The dangerous point is that here, if I can say, my demonstrate granddaughter Gal Gadot is fat girl, then Gal Gadot would say, yes, I am okay to be fat. I would be comfortable to be fat. Well, uh, you can't believe in me in India when our granddaughters is fat. We do not say that, oh, my granddaughter, you are so fat, please lose your weight. Moreover, we grandfather say to our granddaughters that, dear granddaughter Gal Gadot, now you are Israeli Mossad agent, but still you are like an elephant. Okay. Now I can calculate about our nowadays granddaughters' weights. Okay. I can write what is weight of 100 elephants. What is weight of 100 elephants? In kilograms. Okay. Now here we can say, now here just a normal points that it is my granddaughter's weight. Okay. And now, well, Now here it is written that the combined weight of 100 elephants depends of species. With average from roughly is uh, oh my god, 350 tons for Asian elephants and 600 tons for African bush elephants. Okay, now here I can say my granddaughter that your weight is equal to 100 African bush elephants. Here I can say because of what, and here I can say the points. I can say it because here driving route is 7,036 kilometers distance, and the driving time is 1 second. Now here, my granddaughter's kinetic power is 51.9 billion megawatt. When my grandson, uh, who is also an Israeli Mossad agent, his kinetic power to attack on Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka, Bangladesh, to be depart from Tel Aviv, Israel, is 50.4 billion megawatts. Okay. Now here we can say it is the points I can notify. Well, because of my granddaughter's overweight, here we can say we have to waste our kinetic power like 1.522 billion megawatts. And here we can say the points. But what about the points? The so-called our our Divija Bhasin, the so-called psychological therapist, she said, okay, she said here we can uh, we girl, okay, we girl should be fat as we comfortables. We girl should be fat as we comfortables. No one can, even my grandfather cannot judge me granddaughter with my weight. I disagree with this. And here we can say, and here I can find out that when Divija Bhasin's Dadaji say Divija Bhasin is living in fat girl era, that is not even body shame. That is respecting granddaughter's weight, nature, and I can be sure that it is not grandfather's chat, because if I can be a grandfather's and Divya Bhasin would be my granddaughter's, then what would we do? Okay. Now here I can say I can say Divija Bhasins as whoa, my granddaughters, you are look like thousand elephant. Okay, now here we can see it is our points. Okay, and now I can say about the points. Well, here I would write our air distance. Okay, uh, and middle stop is New New York City, United States of America. Okay, now here we can say okay. Now here we can say the weight is 21,000 to 771 kilometer is distance. Okay. Now what do we write? It is very clear points that what would we write? Okay. Now if middle stop is New York, USA. What is that? Well, I can here write it clears. Okay. Distance. What is the distance? Distance is 2 is 21,771 kilometer. And time, flying time is still 1 second. Now here we can say weight of gal Gadot plane. Now I can say weight of Gal Gadot plane, and here you can see the points. Uh, well, M2 is 200,000 100 kilograms. And what is the half of weight? What is half of weight? Here we can see the half of weight is 0.5. M2 is 100,000 50 kilograms. Okay. On the other hand, weight of Robert Downey Junior plane and M2. What would be that? That is 200,000 40 kilograms. On the other hand, here half of weight. What is the half of weight? Here we can say 0.5 m3 is 100,020 kilograms. Okay, and now here we can see what a granddaughter gal gadot. What is kinetic power P2? It is simple. 0.5 m2 is to square. Okay. Now here we can see the points. 100,000 uh, 50 kilograms multiple by 10 to the power 6 multiple by 21,771 square. Okay, I could not calculate travel times. I could not calculate with times because the travel time is 1 seconds. Okay, and here you can see plane is 100,050 100,050. Okay, and then here multiple by 10 to the power 6. Well, 21,771 square. Well, and what is the points? Well, 4.7122. Well, that is 4.74222 multiplied by 10 to the power 19 word. And what is the meanings? Okay, that is 47.422 trillion megawatt. Okay, on the other hand, what is the grandson? What is the grandson? Robert Downey Jr. Kinetic power. That is okay. 0.5 multiple by Robert Downey Jr. Is to square. Here we can see the points. And what is that? 100,020 E6. Here we can see the points. And here 21,771 square. Well, and here I can say the calculations. Well, okay. Here I can say about the calculations. Uh, well, and now here we can see what is the input of Robert Downey Jr. 1020 kilogram multiple by 1 millions. Okay, and here 21 771 square. Okay. Well, it is clear that 47.408. Okay. Here 47.408 trillion megawatt. Here we can see the points 47.4 trillion megawatts. And here we can say what is the kinetic power difference. Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 22 divided by 22 subtract. What is the subtraction from 22 by 8? That is 14. Okay. P3 subtract by P2 14 billion megawatt. Okay. Now here we can see here is the difference that how my granddaughter's waste 14 billion megawatt on plane when she is Israeli Mossad women agent. Here we can see the points. And now the points is that look at the girl. Okay. And now I can say frankly, in the real life, I have no direct relation between Gal Gadot and me. I'm just Gal Gadot fans. Okay. But still, here I can say that what Gal Gadot been called from her grandfather. Okay. Gal Gadot is Israeli and Gal Gadot's grandfather is Israeli. But still, well, in Israel, well, Gal Gadot women cannot be bullied by their grandfather. But still, Granddaughter's father definitely says that his granddaughter, Gal Gadot, is look like 1 million elephants fat. Okay. And now here we can see that what about the points. Okay, and we can see there's as an Africa As we can see, grandfather of Gal Gadot say the his granddaughter Gal Gadot is like with the weight of million African bush elephants. Okay, now here we can say that one Asian African bush elephant weight is average weight is 6 ton on right. But here we can say we grandfathers can say that our granddaughter is million African bush elephants. Our granddaughter is our one granddaughter is trillion African bush elephants because our one granddaughter contains weight of trillion African bush elephants. We can say even Gal Gadot's grandfather can say that granddaughter Gal Gadot is 100 African bush elephants. Here we can say. And it is the normal points because every women are fat like elephants. But here we can say that when Divija, the problem irony is that when Divija Bhasin said grandfather just say that you are living just a you are living just a fat girl era. My grandchild. Divija Bhasin says that shut up, Dadaji. Well, Divija Bhasin's grandfather say that her granddaughter is just like a fat girl. She's living like a fat girl era. Okay. Whose grandfather said our granddaughter is just a fat? I don't know. Well, if I am a grandfather, I would say that my granddaughter is 100 times elephants. I can say that my grandfather is 100 times African bush elephants. Even my granddaughter can be Israeli Mossad agent. Okay, here we can say the points. And here you can see the points. And as we can know that what would we do. Okay, now here you can see the next points. I would like to discuss later. And if the shorts of division Bhasin would be the last short still now, I can discuss it with my granddaughter in the topic of my granddaughter CIA agent. Okay. Well, here we can see. Now let's see. What is the points? That the teach that child is this is okay to tolerate disrespect in relationship and keep quiet about it. When they grew up, they start to tolerate disrespect from their partners. Well, from society, from everyone in their life, but still keep hurting them inside. Okay, and they go on abusive other people to take it on. Oh my Adonais. Okay, now here I can see the words. Okay, Gal Gadot weight is 5 times more than okay. Gal Gadot weight is 5 times more than Robert Downey Jr. But when here we can see, well, plane's kinetic power waste. What is plane of kinetic power waste? Uh, in the distance of 1,771 kilometers, that is 14 billion megawatts. Okay. Now here we can see the. Now here we can see what is the 100 millions time weight. Here I can see 100 divided by 20 is the 5. And here, well, plane kinetic power waste is 14 billion megawatts. Just think about it. What about the 600 tons weight we called our granddaughters to be Israeli Mossad agent? Here demonstration is Gal Gadot. And here you can see the points. Uh, the difference is 600 6E5 kilograms divided by 2E 40 kilograms. Okay. Now here we can say for 14 divided by 2.5, well 5.8, it is 5.8. Well, and here now I can see that's 6E4 divided by 2 4, that is 1.5E4. Now let's search 15,000 times. Here we can see what about the points. I can calculate privately as I can think. I can here we can see 15 multiple by 5.8. Well, that would be 87 trillion megawatts. Okay. Now, when in 1 second travel times, when my granddaughter can waste 87 trillion megawatt because of her 100 elephant weights, then would you think that grandfather would say that you are just fat girls? Never. Moreover, I can say that my granddaughter is 100 times elephant. Okay, here we can see. And it would be the points. What about and sometimes our grandfather is look like 100,000 elephants. Okay. And here we can say, well, 600. We Here I can say my granddaughter is 100,000 times elephants. I would not say to my granddaughter this, you are just a little fat girl. I would not say. I can say my wife that you are a fat. I can say my daughter you are a fat. I can say my sister you are a fat. And I can say my female nephew or female niece that you are a fat. I think I cannot say that. Moreover, I can say my mother, you are elephant. I can say my daughter, you are elephant. I can say my wife, you are elephants. I can say my every woman's sister and women's siblings and every woman girlfriend that you are a fat. Then wow. And where the point is about my granddaughter, I would say that you are just a little fat girl. No. Moreover, I would say to my granddaughters that my granddaughter is trillion times elephant. I would say proudly. Because I can say that my granddaughters look like trillion times elephant. And, and this is not body shaming. This is just addressing my granddaughters that to be fat. Okay, see you then. I have discussed about my granddaughter to be Israeli Mossad agent who is like a trillion times elephants. And I hope if it is the last shots of from Divija Bhasin in long time, then I would roast her in the topic of my granddaughter to be a CIA agent like an a trillion times elephants. Here I would say, okay, see you then. Kota Hafiz. Love you.